Right, work is finished, and my task is to service my Audi A6 C5. So I got to change oil, filters, that is fuel filter, that is air filter, and that is oil filter. That is our Audi. As you see, the engine room is very filthy, so we're gonna clean that later. Alright, so we're draining the oil. It's easy to do, even if you do it at home. Just lift up your car and drain the oil. As you see, it's on the driver's side, the cup for the oil. Alright, that is our engine. So you need 32mm socket to undo that cup where the oil filter is. So it's pretty easy to do it. Just put it on and undo it. So I'll show you how to change air filter. That's an air intake. You have to undo these two. You have to undo this. Have to undo this and take off that plug so you can pull out your air filter box. It's pretty easy to do it. You can do it at home. You don't have to take to any mechanic to pay loads of money for it. So you can service all your car by yourself. It's not a problem. As you can see, I'll show you in a bit how to do it. And the leaks on the engine on Audis, especially on C5s, it comes from fuel return pipes, which ones I'm gonna be changing later. And if you wonder if that's oil, that's not the oil, that's leaking fuel, leaking diesel. So it's in most cases it's return pipes. All right, let's undo our filter cup. As you see, it's pretty easy to do it. So you just unscrew it. The filter is attached to the cup. And if you wonder where the cabin filter is, that's the cabin filter. So we're gonna be changing that in a while. So I still have to order it. All right. So once the cup is undone, just pull it out. It comes out with all the filter. As you can see how black it is. And just flip it over so it don't drip on the floor. You see how black it is. So, and that's the little, don't forget about the little rubber around the cup. You have to remove it, this little rubber. You have to remove it because it comes with a filter, so you can change it as well. As you can see here, that's the little round rubber bit. So we're gonna be changing that as well. You have to remove it and basically you have to clean it with a brake cleaner or with the wipes, just to make it sure it's clean before you put a new filter in. So, and that's the new filter. As you can see, it comes with these little pins down, so all you have to do, just click it into it. It's basically just press it down on it and it comes in. And that's the little rubber bit I was telling you about. As you can see, we can change it as well. So that's the little rubber bit. So you see the new rubber bit is on. If you wonder what is this, this comes onto the screw where you drain your oil. So that's the little washer, little copper washer, which one you put on your screw. But that will do once we put oil, once we're ready to put the oil in. All right, let's put a filter in. Just click it on. It comes with a little click, and as you can see, it's attached to the cup. I'm holding a plastic on so I don't get it dirty because my hands are dirty. So you see it's on, and all you have to do is just place it back in. As you can see, it comes onto the round bit. So it's just the pipes on the way. but that's not a problem. You just put it in. As you can see, so we're putting it in. Then take again your 32mm socket. Just make sure you don't overdo it, because the little cap can, you can damage a thread on it. But you just tighten it up, and that's basically it. That's how you change your oil filter. So it's easy access, it's easy like that. Let's go down and see what's what. As you can see, everything is covered in oil. We're gonna be cleaning that as well. That used to be, that's where the oil level sensor goes, but it's removed on my car, so I ordered it. You see the last bit of oil is draining, and it's basically on a driver's side. The screw is, which one you have to undo to drain your oil. And just make sure everything comes out before you put a new oil in. Then you remove your whatever you put under your car to collect your oil. And you see that's the screw with a little washer. You put a new washer on, you put a screw in, tighten it up, and we're gonna be ready to put a oil in. So I use a mobile oil for this 2.5 TDI engine. It's 10 to 40, so it's not too thick, not. So this one basically is best what you can use for your Audi A6 C5. This is one of the best oils what you can use. So usually it goes 5.5 liters in it. Let's pour oil in. As you can see, we cleaned everything at the bottom. As you remember, it was all covered in oil, so we cleaned it with a brake cleaner. And everything is nice and neat. So let's undo these. As you can see, I undone it, so that's an air intake, which one we just have to pull it off. As you can see, it comes off quite easily. It's have to pull it off. It comes off like that. Take it out. You have to undo that and that, just to pull that off. Undo that one, and that's it. And then just pull a box out. See, it's undone, it's unplugged. So all we have to do is pull a box out, and that's where our air filter is. As you can see, box comes out easily. Have to undo them clips, which ones hold the cover. You see these clips, have to undo them. It comes off pretty easy. So you see we undone them, and that's where our air filter is, and that's air filter. So it's easy to change it. You don't have to pay anyone any money to do it. You can do it by yourself. It doesn't take hours to do it. It takes quite short time. As you can see, we have to clean it inside as well, because basically the air comes to the engine. I use my air pistol to blow it out properly. As you can see, it's filthy in there. So we'll be cleaning that, because we can't let any dust coming in our engine. So That's an oil filter, you see, and that's our air filter. So we clean that out, and we're gonna be putting new filter in. That's our new filter there, and that is our cabin cockpit filter. So we're gonna be changing that as well. Fuel filter is located here. We're gonna be doing that next time. We'll show you how to do it, how to service your car yourself. So yeah, let's clean everything out. We have to clean that as well, just to blow it off. We cleaned that one already, so you see that comes to the engine, so we have to blow that out as well. So make sure everything is clean, and there is no dust or any other particles. And we clean it from another side. As you can see, there's a little membrane which one stops all the little particles coming into the air system. So that's our new filter. See how nice it looks. So it basically goes in pretty easy. You just take it out and put it back in. As you can see, we're just putting it back in, because the engine needs clean air. Needs clean air to breathe properly. So yeah. So we put that in, and we're gonna be putting it back in. As you see, everything's back in, and we cleaned our engine room. You remember how filthy it looked? So now it's nice and clean. We cleaned it out, we washed it out. So that's our 2.5 TDI engine on Audi A6. Okay, let's start it and see how it works. As you can see, it starts pretty quick, so the car is in quite good condition. Only things is gauges. I don't know why, but they starts to work from half. I'm gonna have to investigate that. So basically, temperature starts from 90, and same is with the fuel gauge. My tank is empty when the arrow drops just below the half, and the oil level sensor lights up, because I have no oil level sensor. I ordered it because previous owner removed it. So yeah, the fuel gauge is strange, because it's basically you have to keep an eye on it. And as you can see, inside the car is pretty clean as well. So the car is in good condition. It's old, but it's in good condition. So we did our service, and engine is working very good. It's quite quiet for the diesel, and everything's beautiful. Hope this video helped you.